virus has shaved tens of trillions of dollars off global markets, making these once out-of-reach European firms prime takeover targets. So think about airlines, hotel chains, banks, even football teams. They are all vulnerable now, and that is making many people here in Brussels uncomfortable. Marguerite Vestager believes that the best defense is a good offense, so she's encouraging European countries to buy stake in these vulnerable firms to ward off Chinese takeovers. In an interview with the Financial Times, she said that preventing these type of hostile takeover bids is a main priority, and Brussels is already working on proposals which would act as a deterrent and allow for the protection of these key industries. According to reports, Chinese firms have been reaching out to banks for proposals on prime European targets. The conglomerate Fosun International, one of its units, bought a 55.4% stake in French jewelry brand Dejula just last month. The fear here is that Chinese state-backed firms will take over these distressed European firms, therefore gaining access to key technology, which would give them an economic or military advantage in the future. This is a battle that has been brewing for a few years now, and many European countries have either already enacted or they are building out measures to block such deals. Beijing has been very vocal in its disapproval of these types of measures. You may remember that late last year, China threatened to retaliate if EU countries blocked or limited equipment provider Huawei from participating in the build-out of 5G technology here in Europe. This certainly adds strain to the relationship for sure, especially at a time when Europe is relying on China or exports from China to help in this fight against COVID-19. The EU is really left walking a tightrope here because while Brussels wants to protect European interests, it does not want to upset China, which is a main trading partner. Governments are working very hard here to gain better access to China's 1.3 billion person population. And despite the optics, European companies very much still want Chinese investment. So disrupting the balance could be detrimental.